Yo, what's going on YouTube? We're gonna go ahead and talk about what is going on with the Cleveland Browns. They're signing Tyler Huntley when they already have 4 quarterbacks in the quarterback room. Now with Dillon Gabriel getting injured and Shedeur Sanders and Kenny Pickett, why are they signing Tyler Huntley? Shedeur is perfectly fine. He came back today. This is the most dysfunctional franchise I've ever seen. I'm gonna rant. It's very disappointing of what they're doing to Shedeur. The owner's trash, the GMs are trash, the head coach is alright. See, the head coach is kind of in the mix. He's kind of just going whatever. He's going with the flow. But what is going on? And I'm trying to figure out what's going on with Shedeur. Why are they treating Shedeur like this? What did Shedeur Sanders do to these owners that caused them to treat them as such? I'm just trying to figure out this whole thing because it's disappointing. I mean, I've watched Shedeur since, I would say, Jackson State. I watched some aspects of him when he was at Trinity, but I really started watching him at Jackson State. I did watch. I take that back. I did watch some of his videos when he was at Trinity, and then when he had signed to FAU, and then when his dad got signed with Jackson State, he went ahead and followed his dad along with Shiloh, who played at South Carolina for 2 years. I don't understand what they're trying to do with Shedeur. Like, what is going on with the Cleveland Browns? This is why their franchise is dysfunctional. How do you draft Dillon Gabriel in the 3rd round and draft Shedeur in the 5th round? How do you draft, and then how do you sign Kenny Pickett, who has not been proven yet? He's an NFL journeyman. So you're telling me that an NFL journeyman is better than Shedeur? I don't get it. Somebody educate me. Hold on one second. Somebody educate me, because I'm not pleased by what I'm seeing with the Cleveland Browns. And honestly, the only reason why I follow the Cleveland Browns is because of Shedeur. So, in actuality, what are you gonna do with them? That's totally unfair. What the Cleveland's terrible. My thing fell off. I don't understand it. What is the game plan? So initially they were talking about, oh, this is gonna be a 4-way competition. Doesn't seem that way to me. It's all political. It's all political to me. Like I said, this is a funny situation. This is one of those emergency type videos. I'm actually really pissed off because Shedeur has done nothing but produce. Nothing but produce. And I feel like they're trying to find ways to avoid him from playing because they don't want Shedeur to prove them wrong. Like, this is crazy to me. This is crazy. This is wild. This is wild. And honestly, I'm disappointed. Cleveland Browns, if you continue with this dysfunction, you guys are not going to win games. You're not going to compete with Lamar Jackson. You're not going to compete with the Joe Burrow. You're not going to compete with Aaron Rodgers and Pittsburgh Steelers. You're not going to compete in the AFC with the way you guys are operating this franchise. Somebody must get to the bottom of what's going on in Cleveland. This is absolutely diabolical. Like I said, the only reason why I'm looking at the Cleveland Browns and their relevance is because of Shedeur Sanders. If Shedeur Sanders was not with the Cleveland Browns, I would not follow them. I don't think anybody would even care about what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. They've been very irrelevant as long as I've known the franchise. And the only time the Cleveland Browns were relevant, honestly, was when Jim Brown, I'd say Baker Mayfield, the Baker Mayfield era, maybe Derek Anderson, maybe Josh Gordon, Josh Cribbs. I mean, when you think of the Cleveland Browns, but you don't think about a winning franchise, you think great players. Joe Thomas, Myles Garrett. Like, is a lot of funny business in this league, especially when it comes to Shedeur. What happened in those meeting rooms that caused them to do that? I'm not liking this. Somebody educate me, because I don't know. I know the game enough, but what they got going on in Cleveland, I'm not pleased by it. It's like they're trying to prevent Shedeur from playing. They're trying to find every reason, and I don't understand. What did he do? I've done enough research where I don't know. Are they really, really against Deion that hard? Deion's been retired for the past 20-some years. I don't understand it. Somebody tell me in the comments, what do you think is going to happen or what's going on? Somebody educate me, because I'm trying to figure that out. Peace from Jay the Sports Professor. Make sure y'all hit this like button. And if you're new to this channel, make sure y'all subscribe for new sports updates. I'm going to continue to follow what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And I want you to really watch Shedeur's interview. I was really impressed by his interview, by the way. Very resilient, tough kid, man. Deion did a great job raising. I want you to check out his interview right now.
In college. Yeah, in college it was often. It was just adjusting to starting and stopping. Honestly, that's all it truly is. You know, sometimes you're going hot, then you'll wait for a second, then you'll get cold, then get back hot, then get cold, and you know, my arm and body wasn't used to that, you know, so it's just an adjustment like within the body, you know, within my arm.
So you took you back to 100% today?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's pretty mature of you. Not, I guess maybe mature isn't the right word, but for you to self-report, when I know it's hard for you guys to take yourselves out of even one rep when you're in the middle of a competition. So did you have to debate that at all, or did you just know?
No,
like,
of course, it's definitely something, you know, in your mind. And I always think about I always hear my dad's voice in my mind, you know, all the time, because it's always bone or blood. You know his motto, and you know his slang with everything. So, of course, I was definitely hearing his voice in the back of my head. But at the end of the day, I want to be productive. I want to give you guys the best work, and I want to be at my best at all times. Did you need an MRI? The MRI for what? I hope I ain't breaking anything. Yeah.
Shedeur, have you been
Buddy,
told,
come on now.
Shedeur, have you been told how you'll be used Friday in the Carolina game?
No, I haven't been told that yet.
So what are you hoping to get from that game?
Reps. I think that's pretty much it. Is reps.
How valuable do you think the reps you're going to get in this first joint practice are going to be as you guys get ready for that?
Yeah, I think every rep I get in general is valuable. You know, we definitely taking things up a notch, I would say, with everything. So every rep, you know, anytime I step on the field, I take it, you know, like it could be my last, because you don't know. It's players that we was just practicing with last week that's not here no more. So like I said, it's more about a bond. It's more about going all out. It's more about, you know, how you'll be remembered, you know.
Where do you feel like your growth has been the most? Is it on the field? Is it in the meeting room? Is there a specific place where you say, man, I would
say mentally. I would definitely say mentally. Even regardless if media, you know, have good ways or bad ways to come about me, you know, I'm more mature in not making those same mistakes I made, you know, in college or whatever I did. So, you know, I treat everybody with respect and with care, and whenever everybody gets over, you know, their own hate towards me for their own weird reason, then, you know, everything will be back good. So that's it. That's where I grew the most, is I'll say mentally.
Shedeur, I know you still haven't taken any reps with the one offense, but you took some against the one defense. Did you find that particularly valuable going against guys like Denzel and whoever else is out there with the ones?
Yeah, I would say pretty much. I view it as the defense does a great job of mixing players in. So backers, you got rookies out there sometimes. DBs, you got different guys out there. So it's not mentally I go out there and I'm like, oh, you know, these are the ones, I'm going to get nervous. Like, it don't got anything to do with that. And truthfully, I don't care what O-line I go out there with. It could be ones, twos, threes, whatever the situation is. And I know Friday when the game is, if I'm with twos, if I'm with threes, it don't matter to me. I'm just ready to get down and get to, you know, doing what I could do.
Shedeur, what's the past couple months been like, because your dad came out with the announcement of bladder cancer last week in this treatment? Just what's that been like for you and the family?
In the last couple of months?
Yeah.
Well, I'd say it's definitely stay focused mentally. Dad, he's one person that he'll handle his. We handle what we got to do. So it was something that, we really ain't need to have no formal conversation about, because it was like, y'all need to focus on what y'all can focus on. Y'all can't, sit here and feel sorry for me, and then that's affecting y'all doing that. So we all knew, because our family be talking in group chats and everything. So,
Did you know that more than 97% of renters don't build credit for paying rent on time? Well, you can change that.
But at the end of the day, y'all able to see and y'all able to understand, everything on the field, off the field, what I go through. So then, you got to be some type of human at some point in the way, how I'm doing everything and how I'm handling everything that's thrown at me. You got no choice but to applaud at that.
Shedeur, here you are heading into block 3 of this training camp,
Mm-hmm.
and you're still right in the thick of this 4-way quarterback competition.
Mm-hmm.
What does that say about how hard you work and what you've been doing behind the scenes that we don't even see to be still in this mix?
Yeah, I don't think not getting out the mix is even a thought in my mind, in any room. So I know I have the utmost standards for myself, and I know all I could do is go out there and do what I got to do every day and make as minimal mistakes. And I know it's a long ways to go with everything, and I know, I lack experience on this realm and on this level. But one thing I can hang my hat on is, in all pressure situations, you know who I am.
And I saw that your dad mentioned on the Michael Irvin podcast that he wanted to come here and see you, but you.
I told him don't come.
And why did you say that?
Because, I mean, like I look at it at my own point of view. Like, I don't want him coming to see me right now, because I want to get to where I want to go then for him to see me. I don't want him to come and see me, get a couple reps and, he's cheering like a good dad. Like, nah, you can't be proud of me right now. I got to get to where I'm going, and I know it's a lot I got to do to get there. So it's kind of like I just want everything that I'm doing is just like focus on this time, and I don't want no distractions, because we know out of media, we know how everybody will take it and take away from the team just from him being my own dad showing up. So, it's a gift and a curse at the same time.
Hey, got time for 2 more. Going off of that, he said that he was excited for you to get preseason reps. He knows that they're going to have to play you preseason.
Yeah, I think that's bare minimum for sure.
How excited?
Like, I think anybody plays preseason almost.
How excited are you for that opportunity to kind of show out on that?
Yeah. Nah, I'm excited. I'll say overall, being able to be healthy, to come to practice today, and being able to go against the actual defense, and get live reps and everything. So I'm just thankful. I prepare each day, as such, and I stay focused throughout everything. So whenever it is my time to get out there, I'll be able to be myself.
What you mentioned earlier. We're gonna do Jimmy and then Jeff, and we gotta cut it. What strengths of yours do you think can show up in a game setting that maybe we